It's the Terry J Show, featuring the captivating and always entertaining Terry J. Terry's a renowned intuitive, medium, and pet psychic who for the last 20 years has helped thousands of people and their pets achieve new levels of understanding and healing. Each week, Terry will visit with all kinds of different folks and their pets, and even some special guests, and help them and the audience learn new and empowering ways of viewing and interacting with the world. But don't take my word for it. Here's Terry J.
Hi, I'm Terry J. I'm an intuitive, a medium, and a pet psychic. I just absolutely enjoy my work. Not only do I do all of these things, but I can teach others how to develop the intuitive gifts that they were born with too. Now, being an intuitive means that I can answer all kinds of questions about relationships, finances, and health. And then the only real blocks I see is what happened to you in your childhood.
Oh my goodness, how did you know that?
Oh my God, I'm like psychic. I don't know. And as a medium, not only do I communicate with people that have passed away, but I also communicate with pets who have passed away too. And I have the unique ability to communicate with people that can't, such as people in a coma, persistent vegetative state, or with Alzheimer's or dementia. It's so healing to the families who have a loved one that's impacted. And as a pet psychic, it's incredible the information that I receive about animals that have pain issues or emotional issues or have behavior or performance problems. And being able to communicate with the pets is so incredibly helpful to the owners and provides them information so that they can take steps necessary to improve that animal's life. Recently, I had the opportunity to go out to Franktown Meadows Equestrian Center and talk to some of my four-legged horse friends. I really had a great time out there. It was so much fun picking up all of the different aspects of each horse's personality because they're so different. And I was able to have a conversation with the most adorable little quarter horse mare. And she was a little spooked by having a film crew out there, and we had a conversation about what the microphone was.
Low. Put your hand
Drop
down.
it down. There you go, you can see it. It's just a fuzzy. See? Yeah, it's just a fuzzy. Yeah. You didn't know what that was? I know. Yeah, that's just a microphone, so we can hear your beautiful voice. Through visual images and sounds, she was giving me the sound of a bird chirping. She actually thought that the boom mic was a bird, a very kind of hairy bird. When I was able to explain to her with visual images and feelings about what it was, she completely relaxed. I love communicating with pets. It's always so fascinating to me, the things that they are able to relate to us. And not only do I do this, I've been able to teach thousands of people over the last 20 years how to utilize their own intuitive abilities. So it is very, very teachable. We all have the abilities that we just need to learn how to harness in order to be able to communicate with our own pets. Now, animals communicate with visual images, tastes, smells, sounds, feelings, and those feelings can either be emotions or they can be pain. Now, it's so amazing when you find a pain issue in an animal and you're able to relay that to the owner and they can take action to resolve that issue with the animal. Sometimes when I communicate with animals, I'll actually get a word. There's a horse at the barn where I keep my horse, and he thinks I'm the cookie lady because he knows I always have him in my pocket. And so when I go past him or try to go past him, I can hear him mentally saying, cookie, cookie, cookie. And of course, I have to stop and give him one. Sometimes when I'm communicating with someone that's in a coma or persistent vegetative state, they will also give me words. And I'm able to relay those words to their family members, which can be very helpful and healing. And then there's other times when I can communicate with someone completely mentally who has a communication disorder, and they may be very bright, but just lack the physical ability to do regular verbal communication. I was invited by the parent of a special needs child to come and visit and talk with her. She has a communication disorder, which makes it very difficult for others to understand her. While I was there and communicating with her, I would receive visual images, tastes, smells, sounds, and of course, lots and lots of words because she's a very bright child. And I was able to talk with her about the behavior problems that she was having in school. Now, towards the end of our discussion, I was amazed to find out that she's a very gifted child and has incredible intuitive abilities herself. The mother was very moved to find out that her child has very special gifts. That she can overcome all of these things to do what she's come here to do, which is to be a healer.
Yeah. Yes, and I actually agree with that. I just had never heard it described that way, because that is something that hit me, I think, about a year ago, looking in the mirror, that she was here to help heal me.
Yeah. As a medium, it's really incredible to be able to communicate with people on the other side, and also those who have not quite left. I communicated with a man in Hawaii who had a ruptured brain aneurysm. And it was so interesting to see him in my mind's eye sitting on a fence, because it really hadn't been decided if he was going to stay or he was going to go. Well, I recommended that the family seek out energy healing, which they did, and he made a complete recovery. It was just incredible. His family is so amazing. They say, you know, before he had his brain aneurysm, he was really a jerk. But since he's recovered, he's still a jerk. So sometimes near-death experiences don't change people. Now, when I communicate with people that have passed, the information and the details that I get are so specific that it's incredibly healing to the family members. They are just amazed. And because I am just the conduit of the information for them, I'm actually amazed at the details too. I'm amazed at how much stuff comes through for them. The bottom line is they end up really being able to heal their heart and heal their grief, just knowing that their loved ones are fine on the other side. And after 20 years of doing this, in my experience, everyone goes to the other side. I feel so incredibly blessed that I've been able to develop all of these abilities through the last 20 years. Not only am I an intuitive, a medium, and a pet psychic, but I've been also able to develop my abilities at remote viewing and sensing, medical and veterinary intuition, and a host of other intuitive abilities. And I've been able to teach this to thousands of people. And you can do it too. There are no boundaries. The sky's the limit.